Hi, I'm Diankus.
Hello, I'm Alessandro Panattoni and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Chefy.
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
I'm fabulous, Chevy. Another week, another great episode on Food 101. And before we go to our topic for today, we are inviting you people to please do visit our official website, www.food101.ca.
Yes, I believe
And
we had some more recipe inside.
yes. And people, our official website, truly about recipe that we are talking about on Food 101. Just like what we're gonna talk about today, right, Chefy?
Absolutely.
And again, please do visit www.food101.ca. It's our official website on Food 101.
Yes.
Okay, Shafi, what will be our topic for today?
Today, we're going to talk about pistachio pesto.
Interesting.
We got Genovese pesto, we got Sandra tomato pesto, eggplant pesto, we got even a pistachio pesto. I really love it, this one.
Why not?
Yes, why not? It's a nice and very easy pesto to do at home, and very simple. And then after I want to explain how many things you can use with. So that's
Mm.
another thing. It's not only for pasta, but you can use for many other things. Okay, so this pesto, it's give the portion for the ingredient for 2 portions, so you make about 250 grams of pesto. So you got pistachio without shell, of course, 40 grams. Then you got the shallot, 20 grams. You got the Parmigiano Reggiano, 40 grams. You got a little bit lemon juice. Then you got extra virgin olive oil, 80 milli, and fresh basil, 30 grams, and fresh parsley, 20 grams. If you, I like anyway, fennel fronds, it's, the top of the fennel, 15 grams of those, and salt. It's very simple. You roast the pistachio 325 or 160 Celsius. Then let it cool down. After it cool down, you just put in a food processor with all the herbs, lemon juice, the salt, practically with everything inside. And then just blend everything. At the end, you add the pistachios and the cheese, the salt, and mix again everything again until it become nice and finely reduced. And after that, you can add a little bit of time the olive oil when it's still running the food processor. And that's it. At the end, you just add a little bit salt and pepper if you need it. And voila, finish the pesto. It's very easy. Simple.
Easy. Yes. Simple but delicious.
Yeah, it's a very simple. I think, well, for the summertime, it's amazing because it's nice and fresh. You can do many different things with this one. So, for example, I think we put on the menu even pasta with this pesto.
Let's do this our pasta, which is for sure it will bring a summer good summer recipe for everyone. And this is our mezzi rigatoni.
Yes, so we got the mezzi rigatoni because I like small pasta because the pesto goes all over, it goes inside, even if it's always, it's popular to use, linguine with the pestos, but I believe the mezzi rigatoni, it's a perfect pasta for that, this kind of pesto, the pistachio pesto. Very simple. If for 2 portions, you got 450 grams of total amount of the recipe. You're looking at 160 grams of pasta, so you're looking at 80 grams a portion. Then you got your pistachio, same recipe like before, a little bit more than before, than we did before, practically. Simple, you just same recipe for the pistachio, like we said before. You just roast your pistachio, you put in the food processor after it cool down, you add your lemon juice, your herbs, your parmigiano. At the end, you just drizzle the olive oil a little bit at a time. Finish with salt and pepper, and then you start to boil your water for the pasta. Boil your water with the pasta. When put the pasta down. Then when the pasta is almost ready, you just drain the pasta. Keep a little bit of water just in case if you need it. Because sometimes the pesto it can be a little bit thick, so you need a little bit of water just to make it loosen a little bit. And that's it. You just put in a bowl. You mix with the pesto. Toast very well, and into the incorporate all this nice, beautiful pesto. If you need, like I said before, if you need a little bit of water, you can put a little bit of water to the boiling water you used before. And that's it. You just top the pasta with the Parmigiano Reggiano and some crushed pistachio. This is a very, very, very simple pasta dish, this one.
Simple but delicious,
Yeah,
people.
it's very simple to make at home. Very, very simple. So that's why I like it, because it's something fast that you can do in don't even 15 minutes time.
Definitely. In 15 minutes, we can have that. But Chefy, they can use any kind of pasta, right?
Absolutely, of course they can use any kind of pasta. They can use long pasta, linguine, spaghetti. If you want penne or you want rigatoni, I use mezzi rigatoni because I really like mezzi rigatoni. It's a nice combination. But of course, like if I had to ask my kids, my son's going to say he wants short pasta, and my daughter's going to want the long pasta. So it's I can make both, but But yes, it all depends on what's your favorite, and you
Your
go for that.
preference. Yes.
Absolutely. But like I say, we can not just use for pasta this pesto. You can use for many other things. You can use as a sauce for your fish. You can grill. Now it's time for barbecue. Summertime. It's beautiful. I know it's hot outside, but if you want to, light up your barbecue, you cook your nice steak. A little bit of pistachio pesto beside would be very, very nice. You want to do chicken breast on the grill or even pencil on the frying pan, a little bit of pistachio would be very nice. A pistachio pesto would be very, very nice to serve with. And same thing with the fish, salmon, halibut, or branzino.
Yes,
It's
yes.
because it's very simple. The same thing like when you use Genoese pesto, we make with pine nuts, basil, and extra virgin olive oil. And pecorino romano and parmigiano. So it's the same thing, like it's a very good sauce to use even as a condiment for any kind of protein.
Definitely. So, Shafi, this can be used for appetizer or main course only.
Depends on what you want to do. Like if you want to do the little bite of salmon, pencil salmon with a little bit of pistachio, why not? You can use as an amuse or even an appetizer. If you want to use drizzle your salad with some pistachio pesto, never tried before, but it can happen.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Like just to extend a little bit with more olive oil. But when I make my salad, I need something vinegar to put it in. Like I need some a little bit vinegary bites, on the salad.
Yes.
But yeah, of course you can use it. Why not? What can you do? You can do for a potato salad.
Oh, nice.
Instead
nice.
you substitute your mayonnaise or your whatever dressing you want to put, Caesar dressing, orange dressing, or whatever you like to put on your potato after boil. Well, it's very simple. You boil your potato, you just add the pistachio paste on it. That would be a good match on too.
A good combination.
Yeah, it can be a side for anything. It can be even a main dish for as a summer dish. A very hot summer, you just just get some potato and just put some pesto on it, done deal.
Definitely. So, Shafi, because summer today, do you think which combination that we can put to this kind of dish for the summer? Let's say for the dessert, because for sure if they make this as a main course, and what do you think is good for this kind of recipe for dessert?
For dessert, for this kind of recipe.
Yes,
Well, if you're in the summertime, I always suggest, it's nice. It's nice. A
panakota.
nice cool ice cream or a peach melba would be a very nice to have.
Oh yes,
It's
definitely.
I know it's an old fashioned dessert, but it's never get wrong with that. You
Mm.
can do anytime. If you don't have to push your peaches, you just get a canned peach. The canned peach. You open up and you just put on top of your vanilla ice cream. A little bit nuts on it, whipped cream if you have it. Otherwise, just a peach with ice cream. Fruit salad, classic, summertime, nice and fresh. Melon, watermelon, you got everything with it. Banana, you can put any kind of fruits you want. And of
E-
course, for the adult, a little shot of inside of liquor would be perfect.
Yes, definitely. So, Shafi, before we continue our discussion for today, people, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast. Because my abstract essay is already in fifth season, abstract poetry in second season, and of course, my book 101 review in fifth season too, comedy 101 in second season, and our food 101 with Chef Alessandro is in fifth season too. Geography 101 in its fourth season, and Law 101 and Mental Health 101 are my baby podcasts, and Love Letters in third season, and Movie 101 Review and Music 101 in fourth season, and Science 101 and Sex 101 in its first season. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. So, Shafi, if we do a fusion, because you work in Japan, let's do combine Japanese fusion to this kind of recipe. What do you think we can combine?
uh, it's not it's not a very good combination with
Not
this one.
Mr.
Well,
Rigatoni.
with
Let's say
this a
sushi.
pasta dish,
Sushi.
no, I can't. It's impossible. But you know, eventually, we got lots of seafood over there, so
Oh yes.
uh,
Pesto sushi. Can we do that?
no, no way, no. I can't. I can never make. Actually, we're kidding about it, but if you go on the sushi roll in Japan, the
Yeah.
sushi roll,
Yes.
they have the salmon sushi on burned with the Genoese pesto on top. Yes, there is. Yes, I saw it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
But this is a pistachio pesto, so it's not going to
Pis-
be yet on.
not pesto. Not pesto. But people, if you want to have fusion in anything that we are talking about here on Food 101, you can do it.
Of
Like
course.
pesto, sushi, or pesto, what, in French cuisine. Tune in next week, people. We have guests on Food 101. We're going to talk about French cuisine. Oh, it's so
Yes.
exciting. French cuisine, people. Let's differentiate. What's the big difference of Italian cuisine and French cuisine?
Oh, we're gonna ask.
Uh,
We're gonna ask him to next week.
we're gonna grill our guest next week, people. So
Yes, he's an
please
amazing
tune
guest.
in. Amazing guest. So let's promote our episode next week. So tune in, people. So Shafi, to wrap up our discussion for today, what we can you add to our discussion?
Wow, we almost say everything about this pesto. It's not we talk about different kind of pasta that you can add on it, or you can use as a side for a side sauce for any kind of protein. Eventually, you can use for even for pork. We don't talk about it. Pork tenderloin, or even any kind of grill pork chops, or
Yes.
some grilled protein would be amazing. There is so many things you can do with this pesto, but not just with this one. If you think about all the different kind of pesto we use in Italy, like you're talking about Genoese pesto, you're talking about the sun-dried tomato pesto. Sun-dried tomato pesto, simple. You have your sun-dried tomato, your almond, olive oil, and your pecorino cheese, and you just blend all together. It's a summertime, so you need this, the cherry, nice semi-dry cherry tomato. It would be perfect. So this kind of sauce that we always use in Italy, and I use when I work, or sometimes I change, or I make a little fusion, like we talk about it. But they are kind of sauce that you always use for any kind of things that you in the kitchen, so you can use for anything. That's a good thing.
Yes, definitely. Yes, people, please try this recipe, especially summer. It will bring you coolness in your body. Plus, Chef Alessandro highly recommended for summer dessert. Well, try it. Peach melba or gelato for sure. So, Shafi,
Okay, people,
see you soon.
bye bye.